All right, folks, a final word here on the program. We're going to talk about the ongoing national anthem debate here in the NFL. And the latest development is that Colin Kaepernick has deposed head coach Pete Carroll and general manager John Schneider, there of the Seattle Seahawks. Talked about that during the NFL Headlines segment. But what is next? What is to come for Colin Kaepernick as we continue here? And I want you guys to let me know in comments here on Facebook Live as well as YouTube. What do you want the next step to be for Colin Kaepernick? Do you want him on an NFL team? Do you want him to drop the collusion case? Do you want him to continue to fight the collusion case? Here's what I think is going to go down. I think because collusion is so difficult to prove, what Colin Kaepernick, by the way, essentially has to do is prove that 32 NFL owners got in a room together and said, hey, let's keep Kaepernick out of the league. I don't know if he has the tape recordings or anything like that to show that. So what he's trying to do here is, I think, put pressure on the NFL owners to say, look, I don't want to go through these legal fees anymore and go through the process of these depositions and all of this when I can just sign Colin Kaepernick and he'll drop the collusion case. I think that's what Cap is trying to do here. Put pressure on the owners to make one of them, just one, that's all he needs, right? To give him a chance in the NFL. Can Colin Kaepernick be an NFL player from an ability standpoint? The answer is yes. Will Colin Kaepernick return to the NFL? The answer is IDK. I really don't know. But here is my thinking here in terms of what I believe Colin Kaepernick is trying to do. And I think it is trying to put pressure on NFL owners to make a quick decision and essentially bring him in to the NFL fray yet again. Now, why is Colin Kaepernick without a job right now? It's not his ability. It's the kneeling during the national anthem that went on in 2016 and all of this stuff. And Kaepernick, of course, has drawn interest from the Seahawks, also a little smidge of interest from the Baltimore Ravens as well. And as always here in the Cam Show, I want to hear from you guys. Are you okay with players kneeling during the national anthem? So Sean here in the comments section on Facebook Live says, you sound like you don't want him to play. Actually, Sean, I would like him to play because I don't want to watch Tom Savage and Scott Tolzien play the quarterback positions, Sean. I don't. Colin Kaepernick is way more exciting than the two that I just mentioned. Okay? And like I said, he's got a strategy, Kaepernick does, with this collusion case. Whether it works out, I don't know. But the debate goes on about the kneeling during the national anthem. And one final note here as I wrap up the program is that the NFL owners will meet later this month about the national anthem and perhaps create legislation that requires players to stand or even allows the teams to create their own policies in terms of the national anthem. So a lot of this stuff is moving, a lot of this stuff is changing, and we'll see what happens.